Sir, I have your lunch. Great. Leave it here and then leave my sight. You're fired. Literally the best thing you could have done for her. And Lannis, Dante Alexander is pursuing legal action, and the man still has plenty of powerful friends in this town. Your little collaborator, Miki, is it? She's done too. Was she even making money for this internship in the first place? You're fine. We have to delete it, all of it. Lois, what are you doing? He knows. Like everything else has been taken away. All you have is this new business that you started up that apparently did so well, people are writing articles about your articles. I think you're doing fine, but whatever. Hello everyone, welcome back to Cringe Wednesdays while here on the dannphan channel, and what better source of cringe than girl taking over a Lois Lane story. I can't believe we got this far, but let's hope and pray that we're close to the end. I don't want part 5 and 6 coming up next. What the fuck did you order? What is this? What is this Alice in Wonderland monstrosity that you ordered? This is a lawsuit! What are you doing here? How did you find me? Or were you even looking for me? Sorry, that was super vain. Maybe you just really like these gigantor dessert towers. I'm also a journalist, remember? And I still have friends at Catco. They told me the intern got fired today in a rather spectacular fashion. I thought I might find you here, drowning your sorrows in a, what did you call it? Gigantor dessert tower. Ugh. Look, I'm a girl and I do like sweets, don't get me wrong. But that doesn't mean that I literally pig out every time I need to eat. It's almost offensive, honestly. If she wasn't a girl writing this, then I would say that, like, it was an offensive stereotype of women. That they have to eat giant portions of food whenever they go out for desserts. If you're about to give the learn to give up pep talk, don't bother. I'm already there. Actually, I wanted to show you something. Super heroine action plan. I've decided to fight to get the Catco name back, to get my voice back. You said it yourself. Why fight when it's impossible to win? Why care so much? So she just all of a sudden changes her mind for no reason? I found my fight again thanks to you. I've been following your website, Novice. We already knew that. We already knew that she saw her website. You're telling truths that need to be told, giving a voice to people who didn't have one before. But you already knew all this. You knew all this before you gave her the give up pep talk. She met you at the restaurant to recruit you, and you said no. This is so stupid. I wish I could start something new, but now I'm about to be journalistically blackballed. Or your dream is different now. I'm figuring that out for myself too. Our dreams change as we do, you know. Mine don't. I've always known I can be the best damn reporter the world has ever seen. But why do you want that? Because I'm good at it? The best? You've written 2 stories. She wrote 2 stories and she already thinks she's the best journalist. Ugh, man, that is something. Dumb. Dumb. God, more fucking text. Yeah, that's what this comic needed. Just needed more paragraphs. I don't know the answer to Kat's question, at least not yet. But she's right. I have figured out what I care about, what I want to fight for. And she just charges into the boss's office? What's the point of breaking in? Listen, Lannis, how did you get in here? I thought I fired you. Sir, I came here to ask you for one thing. You want me to overlook your outrageous transgressions? Your egregious violations of the journalistic code? No, I believe I was very clear. You definitely were, although you callow youths are all the same. Always wanting something for nothing, flaunting authority with no respect. If you're trying to convince me to give you another chance, I'm not. You can ruin my life all you want, okay? I came here to ask you not to ruin Miki's life. I find it fantastic that he even remembers Miki's name, because he certainly didn't remember yours, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to blackball someone who you can't even remember the name of. I'll delete the site or weblog, and you can fire me as many times as you want and blackball me all to hell, but leave her out of it. And then she busts into the fucking room, because why not? Lois Lane, are you serious right now? Novice is a collaboration. A meeting of our differently creative yet equally brilliant brains. Shush, I'm trying to help you. Also, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm the one who really pissed off your best friend Dante, so you can ruin me all you want, but don't take it out on her. This is dumb. This is dumb. You should have actually gone in here with an actual plan. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how I would have written it. And then they huggies, aw. We both tried to save each other's jobs, aw, even though we should have quit our jobs. At like the start of this comic, that was touching. I am in fact so moved, I will propose an agreement of sorts. Sell it to me. Perhaps I can fold some of your youth-oriented features into Catco. In return, you're still fired, but I won't blackball you from every journalism school, Lannis. My very generous offer is on the table for exactly 10 minutes. I suggest you choose wisely. So, should we sell Novice? If we want those brilliant futures we've always dreamed of to become a reality, no, that's not how that works. You have your own business. You don't need this guy. This is so stupid. Not even like they need it for the paycheck, because they're being funded by their parents. I don't think this was a paid internship she was going to. She hasn't had any of her shows approved of, so I'm pretty sure she wasn't getting paid either. There's no reason. No reason for it. Something's going down at the Cleave. Me and my ride or dies are heading down to the Cleave where Dante Alexander is about to be most shadily reinstated as artistic director. Who cares? Just quit. Get your battle booties on, babies. Because this ain't happening without a fight. They're gonna go protest, I guess? Get in, warriors. We're going protesting. Get it? Because it's like Mean Girls. Just like the movie. They are the Mean Girls. Oh my god. Alright, so they're all yelling at him because one news site that went viral said this guy sucked. Please be open to the truth, which I will be exploring in my new one-man show, Not Your Fortune Cookie. You stole that show. Boo. That's his response? Such parody. They have no idea how life works, do they? I will also be fighting these libelous accusations from Novice News, a website of ill repute. It's actually a pretty good point. It is a brand new website, right? That just showed up out of nowhere. A hit piece on him was the first. I mean, it's true, what they said was true about him, but doesn't have any reputation, right? Because it's brand new. He's not entirely wrong on that one. That is soon to be exposed as nothing more than gossip and lies. You're the lie. Why are you so readily trusting a supposed news source that's anonymous? Okay, good question. It could be anyone behind that computer screen. Trolls with a vendetta. They're gonna expose themselves and be like, ha, it was actually us. And that's supposed to be the epic climax, I assume. We created Novice News. There are a lot of powerful jerks who want us to go away, who have threatened us with all kinds of supposedly future-ruining things. We're not going anywhere. We hear all your voices big and loud. So let's hear them now. Ah! Protesting solves everything, apparently, huh? Okay, sure. Oh god, is that the end? Novice News. Oh god, that's the end. Ah, that was so bad. Wow, that was bad. Alright, let me explain to you everything that was done wrong. Actually, you know what? That would take a long time to explain to you everything that was wrong here. But this comic is very self-indulgent. In very odd ways, I might even say. It feels like the levels of bending reality to suit what the writer wanted to talk about, which is this idea of oppression and the idea that you can never get anywhere in life unless you protest. The protests supposedly solved everything. That's the weird part, right? I guess maybe what they were going for was that they had to put their voices out there, right? They had to say something in order to get somewhere. But why wouldn't they have done that before? Like, they act as though the internet doesn't exist, but it's been there the whole time. There was nothing stopping them from starting their own blog, starting their own website, talking about it online, something that people, real young people, do very openly nowadays. Not to mention that when you work for a company, you can leave a review. You can leave a review of what your time working there was like. You can sue them for discriminating against you, but all of that is ignored. All of this real world advice that could help real people going through whatever the heck this was supposed to be, all of that advice is ignored because that's not the story they want to tell. It doesn't lead to the end of them all protesting together and talking about how oppressed they all are. Talking about the white man taking Asian culture, even though you're literally race-swapping Lois Lane. You don't see that as taking white culture or Caucasian culture? No, it's okay when you do it. It's not even like it happens often. But for some reason, the race-swapping in modern day happens very often, which is why it's talked about much more than this, than whatever this is. It's some bizarre meta commentary, and I'm not for it. Not a very good comic. What was the point of having a romance with someone who looks exactly like Clark Kent but isn't Clark Kent? What's the point of that? I don't give a fuck if he's Superman. She's barely Lois Lane. Unless that's how it originally was supposed to be, and then DC was like, no. You can't put Superman in your comic. We don't want to ruin the good characters. You have Lois Lane. You just take Lois Lane. Superman, he's protected. Alright guys, that was painful to get through, but let me know what you want the next read-through to be of. If there's other cringe comics out there that I have not seen yet, and I'll look into those. Obviously, there's always more DCYA coming out, isn't there? If you'd like to see my own comics, go head over to burningstarcomics.net. It's still alive, it's still relevant. Go check it out. And if you'd like to see sneak peeks of upcoming comics coming from me, you can check those out at the fan club on Subscribestar, both links in the description. Thank you guys for watching, like the video, comment below, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Program restart.